Starting off the year 2023 the right way, the way that we boxing fans would love to see our year of boxing start off. Something is being picked up, something familiar that we just saw in the month of December, where we saw Michelle Rivera and Frank Martin square off as two young contending fighters looking to prove their wares and improve their standings in the sport. Well, this time it's not the lightweights, it's the heavyweights, as we get a chance to witness two young stud of heavyweights, Ajagba and Stephen Big Shot Shaw, in a showdown coming up soon. Wow. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about what this means when you see fighters of this ilk going in there to pit their wares against one another and improve their destinies. Coming up on Saturday, January 14th, it has been released that two heavyweights will have a showdown. And I will tell you, this is worth tuning into, people. Just like the Michelle Rivera-Frank Martin fight, we're seeing two young stud of fighters go at it and put it on the line. ESPN, ESPN Plus, the showdown between heavyweights Ajagba and Stephen Shaw. Man, this is a good fight, people. And I'll tell you something, it's not so much a good fight just because these are two men who are big and they're strong and they knock people out, but they don't have to face each other right now, and they're doing it. This is reminding me a lot like Rivera and Martin, and as I spoke of them being throwbacks to an era past where good fighters made for good to great fights. If this be the beginning of things, I welcome it, because we need to see this more and more from the sport of boxing. And let me tell you, when you talk about heavyweights such as this, with this type of stature, they bring something to the ring that is excitement. Yeah, excitement, people. And when you talk about a heavyweight fighter like an Ajagba, who's 6'6", 230 to 240 plus pounds, with an 84-inch reach, a big pulverizing jab, and a right hand that can totally take someone out You look forward to it. And let me tell you, with his record of 16-1 and 13 KOs, his lone loss coming to Frank Martin. Ajagba, who has a good foundation and was trained by Ronnie Shields. He has since gotten away from Shields, but he's still out here trying to make battles. And you have to respect that. And his opponent, Stephen Big Shot Shaw, he who brings a lot to the dance as well. 6'4", 81-inch reach, and fast hands, almost like a light heavyweight. Shaw can move a little bit, and as I said, his hands are quick. He throws combinations in succession, and he looks to hurt his opponents. And with his record of 18-0 with 13 KOs, he looks to compete and get his opponents up out of there. Now, though Ajagba has had the opportunity to be in there with another young gun, Frank Sanchez, this will be a real step up shot for Shaw. And I think he's ready, because he understands that at the age of 30, he's in the midst of prime, but also with a great performance, it could put him in a position for a title shot very quickly. Now, will Ajagba cooperate? Because you have to understand, with a right hand like he has, he can cause problems. So Shaw's defense is going to have to be on point. And I think it will be. I think that between the two of them, the man who takes the better punch may be Shaw. Ajagba is accustomed to men being a little bit intimidated by his height, his reach, and his proposed power. But check this out. Stephen Shaw is from St. Louis, the show me state, Missouri. Huh? You're gonna have to show Big Shot what you got, Effie. And he's gonna be right there in your chest with those fast hands. If you thought that Frank Martin had fast hands, you better think again. And since both of you have 13 KOs in your fights, someone may not make the final bell in this fight. And I do believe that Shaw, though he be 2 years older than Ajagba at 28, I think he's a little fresher. But it's going to be exciting. I look forward to this, because we don't get this very often in the sport. And you just have to have an appreciation for it, people. I'm telling you, when the younger fighters who have a lot to lay on the line decide to get in there and go at it. Martin tested Ajagba with angles, attacking, going from outside in, from side to side, circling. He even scored a knockdown that caught Ajagba off guard, but he couldn't finish up, and he couldn't finish him off. Another strength of Stephen's, he is a quality finisher, and he knows exactly what it will mean to get a fighter like Ajagba on his record as an opponent. Now, Can we get the rest of boxing to buy into this? Can we get you so-called casuals to buy into this? Because this be the makings of something special. When the younger guys are getting in there, they don't have to wait around for title shots. They could just go in and show their wares. I love this. I love it. And when you're talking about heavyweights doing this, it's really special because these two men have exactly what you look forward to in boxing: speed, power, youth, and courage. At the end of the day, what I like about Stephen Big Shot Shaw is he reminds me of Greg Page when Greg Page was really good. That is not a slight at all, because when Greg Page was really good, the likes of even Larry Holmes had no interest in fighting him. Page was plagued with issues outside of the ring, and it affected him mentally in the ring. But he had skills and he had ability, and the sky was the limit for him. The sky could be the limit for Big Shot as well. All he has to do is remain focused up and get the job done. His jab is a pulverizing jab with a quickness and a snap to it that you want to see from a quality fighter. And he follows his shots up. I love the way he's able to vary his right hand. Sometimes he could throw it as a hook. Sometimes he'll throw it straight down the pike. Sometimes it has a little arc to it, so it's almost like an overhand right. And against a fighter like Ajagba, who no longer has Ronnie Shields in his corner, that variable right hand may definitely come into issue here. I am excited for this fight, and this will be just the start of January. Think about it. If that be the way things go to kick off the year, I welcome it with open arms. What do you think? Let me know about it. Leave comments and let's discuss further. Ajagba taking on Stephen Big Shot Shaw. Who will it be? I kind of favor Shaw in this fight. Let me know. Discuss further. This is Stormy B-Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Do you think that Stephen Big Shot Shaw has what it takes to get beyond Ajagba and be ready for that elusive title shot? Let me know in the comments section. That's all I have for you at this time. Peace to everyone out there, and everyone please remain safe.